Leonardo da Vinci actually says with us something very cool. He speaks about life is pretty simple. So he says life is pretty simple. You do some stuff, most fails, some work. You do more that works. If it works big, others quickly copy it. Then you do something else. The trick is doing something else. So this year I think everybody, especially with the world that's changing, and especially with, everything's changing. I think in my industry we could clearly see that it was almost like it was a switch, especially this last 2 years, that previously we went to the doctor after we got sick. So the world system were very on a reactive system, and I think everybody can agree on this, that in COVID and in this past 2 years, the world has like a switch that it switched to proactive. So now we drink all of this medication to not go to the doctor. So I'm not saying that doctor's going to go away, but it's clear that there's a clear picture that the whole medicine industry is going to more proactive than reactive. So and I think if we look around on currencies, if we look around on how things change around us, my father always taught me that if nothing changes, everything stays the same. And it's such a simple thing, but if we look at it, if nothing changes, everything stays the same. So if we're not going to change the way we think about how we approach things, how we approach everything that we do, I think everything's going to stay the same. So the world are changing around us, and I know this is something so simple. Most probably everybody's that going to view this is going to say, okay, but we know this. But the trick is, are we going to change it? So the trick is for us to actually change, to actually maybe don't take the same routine as every single day to whatever we do. It's things in the small changes and the habit changes that we do that will change the outcome. So I really want to, especially with us entering a new year, if it's something small that encourages you guys, I just think it's something I'm going to definitely implement, is to change the way I think about some stuff, and definitely not change beginnings, but definitely change some fundamentals to look at some things different and do things different. Because if I'm not going to change it, everything's going to stay the same.